This is part of a workshop for BMA 111 Communication for Business Professionals. It's about finding books and journal articles using summon search. In this exercise, we're going to talk about how to find journal articles and books using summon, some other features of summon, and also how to request a book from the library catalogue. The first thing to talk about is where we find summon search. Summon's available in a search box on the library homepage at www.library.utas.edu.au or directly from utas.summon.serialsolutions.com. There's also search boxes in the library subject guides. We're going to start on the library homepage. This is the library homepage, and you can see the summon search box in the center of the screen near the top of the page. To begin searching, we just have to type our keywords into the search box, and I'm going to do a search on transformational leadership and motivation. Underneath the search box, you'll see some options to search only for journal articles or only for books. I'm going to leave it on everything, which is the default. When I click go, it will take me to summon and show me the search results. The results for summon are displayed in order of relevance, and that means that the items with the most relevant match to the keywords that we've searched for will be displayed near the top. You can also change it so that the newest items or the oldest items will display at the top, but we'll leave it for relevance for now. You've got a lot of options in Summon to narrow your results down, and you'll see at the top of the page there's about 8,831 results for the keywords I searched for, which was transformational leadership and motivation. Under the Refine Your Search box, we've got options to limit the items with full text online only, and if we tick that, we'll see how many fewer results we get. So that takes us down to about 5,480 results, and so it's cut out a lot of results that weren't available online. You can also tick the box under that, which limits it to articles from scholarly publications including peer review only. Let's again cut it down to about 4,500 results. You still need to be aware of issues around scholarly publication when you're looking at these articles, because not all of them may be from what would really be considered academic journals by your lecturers. So when you're reading these articles, you still need to be aware of some of the criteria for evaluating an academic or scholarly journal article. If we hold the mouse over the title of an article, we can see a few more details about the article, including the abstract. That's a good way to tell whether the article is going to be useful for your assignments without actually reading the whole article. You can also scroll down in those boxes and see some other details about the publication, some keywords and other details. I'm going to untick those boxes to return to the full results list. And we'll have a look at some of the other ways that you can narrow your results. The content type box allows you to limit to only certain kinds of content. For instance, if you're only looking for books, you can tick on the book box and you'll see the 14 books that have come up for that search from the library catalogue. You can also look for newspaper articles, journal articles, dissertations, and other kinds of content if they are available. Under subject terms, we can limit to certain kinds of subjects within the search that we've looked for. That's worth exploring if you want to look at a specific aspect of your search. Under the publication date, we have this little graphical device which allows us to limit our results to only certain date ranges. For instance, if we only want to look for items from 2009 up to the present, we can drag that slider across and click Update. That will cut those results down to about 3,000 results that have been published from 2009 up to the present date. You can press Clear to remove that limit. And that's the same with all the other limits as well. You can always untick them to expand the results out to the full result set again. Let's have a look at books now. If I tick that box, we'll see a list of books that are available from the library. You can click on any of these if you want to be taken to the library catalogue, which will give you more details about the book. Let's have a look at the Transformational Leader. Clicking on that takes us through to the library catalogue, and we can see more details such as where the book is held. In this case it's the Morris Miller Library in Sandy Bay. The call number. If you want to retrieve the book from the shelf, then you can write down this call number, go to the Morris Miller Library and find that call number and you'll find the book. And also the status, and that tells us that the book is on the shelf rather than on loan. If you're in Launceston or the Cradle Coast, or if you just want to pick up the book later, you can click on Request Only This Copy. That allows you to place a hold on that item so that it would be retrieved for you and held on the hold shelf under your name. You need to log in using your borrower ID and library PIN to place a hold. Your borrower ID is your student number, and your library PIN is made up of the numbers of your birth date and month. For example, if you were born on the 6th of August, your PIN will be 0608. You can also change that at the Library Client Services desk or over the phone. If you're a distant student, you can register for flexible library services and have books posted to you with a reply paid envelope. There's more information about this service on the library's Flexible Borrowers page, and I'll give you that URL later. Let's go back to Summon now and have a look at journal articles. Back in the Summon search results, I'll remove the limit to only books. Wait for the results to update, and then we'll limit to items with full text online and scholarly articles. This should give us a good list of relevant articles for that search term. We can then click on any of these to be taken to the full text of the article in one of the databases that the library subscribes to. That might take a second. In this case, we've been sent through to the ProQuest database, and we've got the full text available here. You can see we've got the full text on this page, and you've also got the full text PDF available for download. If we click on that, it should open the PDF. And from there, we can read the full article, or save it, or print it. Sometimes you'll find articles in your Summon search results that the library doesn't have a subscription to. In that case, you can search in the library catalogue to see whether we have a print subscription to that journal. Otherwise, you may not be able to access the journal article. That's why it's a good idea to limit your results to full text only, so you'll only see results where the full text is available. Other than the library homepage and the subject guides, some of the other websites mentioned in this presentation were the Flexible Library Services page, and the URLs for that is there. The Intercampus article request form, you can use that if you want to request a journal article in print from another library, and also the library subject guides, and they're a really useful place to go when you're getting started with an assignment. We've got a guide for almost every subject that's taught at the university.